After 25 investments, the business of the casino gold day grows. But the greater the reputation will often attract those who come to seek. Today, there are two big CAs in the company of Germany HOA. They quickly came into conflict with each other because both sides work on usury loans. You both came here for the same purpose, that wants to exclusively bid for work, hot loans in German casinos HOA. But Germany is not that hand. I dream of letting them get in trouble so easily. Germany does not allow provocations. This in the heart, I gave you 2 knives. If you want to fight, just 2 dogs fighting each other is enough. You don't have to let them bleed for you. When they finished, they held a knife together. They both are cowardly. They have just been cut by a knife, and they are angry with God. I can't believe the 2 of them are so normal. We just got into a fight, and our hands and feet are all broken. After being threatened by Germany, the 2 of them don't dare to fight anymore. He promised to live in peace later. God gave them 100,000 each. Money for nourishing medicine. To people convinced, put on your shoulders and go outside. After the problem is solved, Germany is back in the company. While waiting for the elevator, the guard next to him suddenly pulled out his gun. I'm pointing at you right now. I found out my bodyguard owed me a loan. Big profits out of black society. At first he opened his mouth and asked for money, but the Lord was busy with many things and could not hear him. Now he has to take a risk. If there is no money to pay, his wife and children will be taken away and sold. He wanted to borrow German money to save his family. But the United States is under attack, but not easily threatened. If AI points a gun at you like that and gets the money, what else do you have? Germany's attitude is very strong. I never want to be forced by others. He could only force the German to come to the office first. As you walk past the front desk, Germany orders a cup of coffee. Then go into the room and advise your bodyguard. I promise if you turn yourself in, I'll do my best to save your family. But he's lying now. I just want money to save my wife. He banged his hand on the door next door to vent his anger. I can't believe I found a woman inside. So she's a female reporter. I went to the interview in the morning, but I was busy. She doesn't want to see you next time, so I hid in my room waiting for you. Who is in such a situation? The guard thought the girl was German. Sent to eavesdrop, he slapped the beautiful girl down. God took the opportunity to control, but got shot. Right now, he told me to come and save God in time. Why do you know I have a problem? Why do you get nauseous when you drink coffee? Suddenly wanting to drink coffee is definitely problematic. Then, the woman and her husband went to the hospital for treatment. Ruined. He now knows that the woman's name is Jia Han. An actor commissioned by a television station invite Germany to participate in a community activity. But in the process of talking, the Lord can feel it again. I have feelings for men and women. So I was willing to agree with her. On the way home, the car passed a wooden house. German housekeeper waiting in the car. I went upstairs with the butler. Turns out this is where his wife lives. She's moved here alone since she was paralyzed. Every day at 5 p.m., the Pope will come to visit his wife and play cards with her. I know that being paralyzed affects a lot of people. She has also repeatedly spoken to the Lord, marry another woman, someone to take care of her husband instead. I love you, you know. But I also know in your heart, I'll always be second. She's the first. The woman you're talking about. It was the first love of Germany. After Tuan's deputy died, she left them and went to America with her son. There has been no news since. Doctrine understand, even though the Germans say they don't care. But I always remember her in my heart. A few days later, the Lord's son and daughter, studying abroad, has returned to Dream Cow. Not only that, daughter also brought back boyfriend debut. They decided to settle together in Macau. Help Germany HOA take care of the casino. In the process of conversation, the Lord knows that the Lord is young but very idealistic. So he invited him to join his company. She also agreed to date him. even though Germany didn't notice. But the Virgin cares. I discovered the eyes of Jai. Looks very much like a person. Someone she used to know. Waiting for the opening day of the charity event. Germany is invited to this event. Some acquaintances also joined us. A friend appeared. This is a good brother of God. 15 years ago, he was looking for a good friend. But in a low voice reminded him that the moat always keep old business ideas. I don't care about the German way of working. I told the German to be a little careful. When the event begins, people are scrambling to get out. At the end is Germany. I can't believe you've been attacked by secret assassins. Not to worrying others. The Lord tried to endure the pain to get to the destination. I wanted to last until the end of the event. But in the end, I couldn't stand it. That fall to the ground. Fortunately, in the end, Germany is nothing serious, but he also realized that there was a very powerful enemy waiting for him to deal with it. A few days later, of course, German casinos HOA, a big thing happened. Some foreigners came to his casino. I played for a few days and won a lot of money. But even the moat, a longtime gambling player, I don't see how they cheated. He wants to find some thugs, something to kick these people out. But the Lord feels that is not good. Because of this, the directors had a meeting. Those foreigners have won over 30 million. So the director pressed Germany HOA to take management at the meeting of the moat's subordinates. I don't know how big or small that is. He was eventually fed by the Germans, who knocked him on the head. Tell me, what is etiquette? He told Germany, if within 24 hours Germany can't solve the problem, the casino will be given to him. I've heard it. The Pope was very angry when he finally said those words too. Contradiction. It's about how the two of you work that's come to a head. But God always pays attention to justice. I suggest you vote. As long as many people raise their hands, they will obey the number. But after 24 hours, I couldn't find it. Cheating tricks. I'll leave the casino to you. But Germany didn't expect his son-in-law is on the side of the moat. Makes you so angry that it hurts. But it's missed. The Lord has nothing to say. I can only try to handle things well, for a limited time. The casino hasn't solved it yet. Something happened there. My son is racing on the road. Was hit by a large truck that was coming in, and pushed it down the cliff. My son died on the spot. I am very sad to hear this news, and heard from the butler that your son's death was not an accident where someone intentionally harmed you. They figured you'd send someone out. But in the heart of God, I understand. He is a very patient person. I just quarreled with myself, so it won't be that fast. Take action against your family. But priority now, it's dealing with scammers in the casino. Germany stared at the screen for hours. Finally discovered the flaw. German HOA foot rhythm detector. A person hitting raw is actually transmitting the monster code. And machine hearing aid on the ear of another foreigner. Probably the intercom. In the upstairs room. I'm sure that AI is secretly counting cards for them. But before we reveal, the Lord had a way for them to throw up all their money. When the casino is open, Germany applauds the casino service staff. And only new dealer skills. At the same time, quickly caught the scammer calculating upstairs. Then threatened them to make calculations. On the contrary, for the people below. Good results as expected. Won back all the money in the bet. We finally caught some more foreigners, along with evidence they cheated. But Germany wants to keep the image of the casino beautiful. You should forgive them. Let you out this time. Don't let me see you again. Foreigners have just left. Then the back leg is covered by the person you are talking about. This act of his is clearly against Germany. Duke owed the time of fire justice to the hard pain. Suddenly on the spot was taken to the hospital. During his stay in the hospital, proud to be in charge, the casino board, and entrusted to the town, appointed as a new director general. Germany's situation is becoming more precarious. Today is salary to the hospital to visit Duke owed and reproach. I don't pity my body. The Lord saw him so worried. Let the doctor in the back go out first. then run to the instrument and sit nearby. That exercise intensely, like a 20-year-old boy. The salary is now understood. Turns out he's just faking sickness to cover his enemy's eyes. Convenient, give him more time to find out who killed my son. The Lord knows his salary to feed some children outside. So I borrowed these guys to track down the truck driver. That night the butler took his juniors out and traded. I saw the driver of the truck. That day, at first he did not confess. He said it was really high-handed. You pretend. Put his wife in a room for black men to rape. But really, prepared a prostitute to act in a play. He ended up saying everything's out. And I know that the one who instigated him was Chen Wei, the son-in-law of Germany. After knowing the truth, Germany immediately gave a certain order. You have to pay with blood. What God doesn't know is, this guy has another truth behind him. A few days ago, when Germany Ho's daughter is arranging clothes for her, she found a picture of a woman in his pocket. My daughter thinks that there's a third person and you argue with him. Make the picture fall to the ground. He came to me and picked it up. She looked at the picture and was stunned for a moment. It turns out that the person in the photo is Chen Wei's mother. She was the first love of the Lord. Think about what the devil has done lately, and realize that it's all God's plan of revenge. She immediately went to the United States to find her. 15 people did not meet. We talked together years ago. She also talked to me and let her know. He came to avenge his father. Is it true? That year, the father of them, he wanted to kill Germany. He was forced by Germany to commit suicide. After he died, she brought her son to America. He always wanted revenge for his father. After his graduation, pretend to date your daughter. From their step-by-step approach Germany HOA. But right now, she told you a more cruel truth. In fact, Chen Wei is not the son of the No.1 family. He is the stepson of God. It was the night she went to the prison to save the flower. There was a slight slip-up between the two of you. Come back to this side. The charity closing ceremony is in a few days. The Lord arranged a lot of guards by his side. Meanwhile, there's another group of people who are going to kill Ho. When the killers get close, he has a knife in his hand. Immediately the surrounding people burst into the enclosure. The killers didn't have time to turn back. The person who hired him was Tay, the power of the moat, who had been beaten by the Lord at the previous meeting. He shook hands and pointed at him. Next second, the police came forward and charged him with murder. At this time, Trin returned from America. She told the Lord God's true identity. After knowing the truth, German Ho quickly found Tranai. But now Ai has been hunted by two gangs. Loans are arguing. At this time, his salary also runs to beautiful behavior. But the Germans quickly dragged him out the door. He said that he was not the son of the Lord. It's my child. It means that your two children were incestuous. I can see God drowning in pain. But suddenly laughing out loud, he told the Lord that year when she was pregnant, was harmed by Jituan. The baby was lost a long time ago. Not to make the couple sad. So he had the doctor bring in a baby to make it up to him. That's why the two of them aren't inciting each other. The Lord breathed a sigh of relief and thanked God. As Salary says things her feet, God does not tell the truth to God. Afraid of him in severe shock, he wants to get out of Macau and never come back in life. He swore that he would come back. After the problem is solved, he told Germany, the assassination was not arranged by him. It's a subordinate who decided for himself. The Lord believes what he says. But because of the differences between the two of you, I want them to solve it. Everything in this room. Dante let the bad guys attack them. So 3 people voted for a duel. The Pope doesn't want others to say he's a bully. Old man. So take the initiative to give him the beating move. But I can't believe that even though the moat is old, but the legs are amazing. A piece of German rock flying away. The second leg is coming. A salary quickly embraced the Mocho Dukho. I don't care about rules anymore. No one knows who won this battle. I only heard after this war. I quit working with Germany, leaving the company in search of another development. At the end of the story, he found the family. She hoped he could replace himself at the side of Germany. But in the end, he refused, because she understands that he sacrificed too much for God. You don't want to get in between them. Since then, God and God are together for the rest of their lives. The movie is over. Thank you all for your interest and follow up. If it looks good, like it. Subscribe to the channel to support me. Hello and see you all, goodbye.